Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I just recorded an introduction to my Patreon page in which I introduce myself and then give an overview of what the Patreon page is about. I will be posting it on my Patreon page and sending it to my clients and students. And I just wanted to share this with you. If you want to give it a watch, I'd appreciate it. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Blessings. Hello. I'm Kathy Hazel Adams, and welcome to my Patreon page. I want to take just a couple of minutes here to introduce myself to you and to tell you a little bit about why I created this page, what it's all about, and what you can expect to find here. So first, a little bit about myself. I am a lifelong mystic, first and foremost. From a very early age, 4 or 5 years old, I was always well aware of my direct connection to God, my place within God. There was never a question, and it was always a very conscious awareness on my part. When I was about 15 years old, I was given my first Seth book. I'm sure you're familiar, Personality Essence, channeled by Jane Roberts in the 70s, and I became a lifelong Seth student. Meanwhile, I was also learning about quantum physics. I subscribed to Discover Science magazine and read all the articles about quantum physics. I read lots of books on quantum physics and took an online course or two. I was enthralled with the quantum physics because I could see, from very early on, decades ago, that quantum physics just perfectly describes the universal or primal creative law. Through which we all create our own realities and the world around us. About 15 years ago, I decided to go into practice as a conscious co-creation specialist and transformational healing practitioner. And I chose to become certified in matrix energetics. I chose matrix energetics because it is a modality that just works directly within consciousness. It's a consciousness technology, and it goes directly to the quantum vacuum field of all possibility versus being limited to the rule set of any one modality that supposedly causes healings to happen. I can call on the paradigms and rule sets of modalities if they're helpful within a certain client session, but I'm not limited to them. So I've been in practice for 15 years as a quantum transformational healer and also have been teaching conscious co-creation classes, energetic fields classes, guided meditations, all of those sorts of things. The reason I created this Patreon page is that a few months ago, late in 2024, I was strongly urged by my inner guidance, my non-physical mentors and teachers, which are primarily the Arcturians, to become more publicly active and visible so that I could help others with what I've learned. So I created this Patreon community to be a safe, supportive haven for the awakened and awakening people who want to focus in a more committed way on the expansion and uplifting of their consciousness, the raising of vibration, expansion of their empowerment to consciously co-create their own reality, individual reality, and the world that we all share together, and to be able to spend time on a regular basis with others of like mind. In the twice monthly spirit talks that I do on the second and fourth Sunday afternoons of every month, where we actually get together in a live Zoom call for an hour or longer if we care to stay, and talk about a subject and have question and answers all around the spiritual and the uplifting of consciousness, the expansion of conscious awareness, the expansion of clairvoyance, telepathy, empathy, the expansion of our individual creative empowerment. So what you'll find here on this page would be all of my public postings, the videos and some writings, but mostly videos that are spirit messages. I post those to YouTube. They're publicly available, and I post them all onto this Patreon page as well. In addition to the publicly available posts, we also have those twice monthly spirit talks, which are available only to my paid Patreon members. If you join with the Love membership, you have full access to the entire library of recorded Spirit Talks. If you join with the Joy membership, you can attend the Spirit Talks live and actually participate in and contribute to these meetings and these talks and ask questions, not only about the topic that we're talking about, but questions about something you've come across or read or experiences that you're having in your own life. So they're wonderful live group experiences. And every now and then we'll even have one of the group volunteer to do a live transformational energetic session with me in front of the group. As a Joy member, of course, you also have full access to the library of past recorded Spirit Talks as well. As a paid member, you'll also automatically have access to the community chat group. So again, there's another way to stay in contact and talk with others of like mind about the things that we all care about. Our consciousness, our spirit, our expansion, our uplifting of vibration. While you're on the page, be sure to check out the Collections tab. Under the Collections tab, you'll find a calendar of scheduled events. You'll find the classes and meditations and webinars that I have for sale in my shop, as well as a collection of just full descriptions of those that are just free to read before you purchase the classes and webinars. You'll also find the collection of recorded Spirit Talks. And I'm also going to add a new collection, which will be links to my most highly recommended videos that come from other channeled sources. I hope this gave you a good idea of what this Patreon community is all about. I hope you'll consider joining us. And if you'd like to know more about me and my practice, or get a hold of me outside of Patreon, please feel free to visit my website, www.kathyhazeladams.com. Blessings.